We are live. Welcome back to another team stream on a happy Thursday at 7:26 p.m. Good to see you, my lovely friends. Good to see a Zero, good to see a Script, good to see a Beastie. We are going to, I made a message in Discord at 11 today saying we were going to get 5 cards done. So let's have a look on our freaking awesome cards, and we're going to knock them out best we can. I don't freaking know how long we have. I think we're going to stay live for as long as it takes us to do 5 cards. This is the goal of the evening. So I hope you guys have had a great day. My day has been busy and distracting, but we are here now doing GameDev, and I'm very happy about it. So, give me 1 second to check one thing. I saw that the music was stuttering, but you reloaded it. It must be Twitch. Okay, hopefully it's Twitch. On my end, it sounds good. And then on Script, I think it said you're doing good as well. Good evening. Good to see you. Welcome back to the team stream. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. We're going to get through my crazy lack of punctuality. It's not funny, but I'm going to keep showing up anyway. So, what 5 cards do we want to do? We had some main menu stuff, and we were going to start on our currency system. I could also technically knock out 2 refactoring cards if I wanted to, and knock out 2 just like setting up our project space here cards. But I'm not going to start with that first, because that's a little bit of like a cop-out, I feel like. So let's go with UI stuff. I was looking at different ways to work with Unreal Engine's, what is it called? UMG. And there is a very short, there's only one tutorial series, like course they offer on it. And it is for what? It is like an hour and 40 minutes, and it's just for the basics of UMG. I don't know if we need that, because like we already have a working UI, but I thought, hey, what I'm mostly interested in learning is how people organize their blueprints and how people structure the blueprints themselves to work with the UMG system, because now that we're about to get into like main menus and stuff, I'm wondering, is this one UI supposed to be like the only UI we have, or are we supposed to have one for the main menu and then have one for the store and then have one, I don't know, for like when you're playing the game? So we're gonna figure that stuff out together and refactor that a little bit, but for today, we still only have one main blueprint for our UI, and we're going to be using that and creating some functions and new components in this. So that will be cool. Let me jump over here to see exactly what our definition of done is. So, add UI message to tell a player they're at a checkpoint level. UI message displays after you win message on every checkpoint level that the player has not already unlocked. Okay, so actually to do this, there are some prior things we're going to have to get done. If checkpoint level and level range has not been unlocked, then display UI message. Should we move refactor level ranges already to belong to game mode instead of the obstacle generator? Okay, so this card, I knew there was one when we came up with our cards, I think it was last Saturday, that required some other details to be implemented first. And maybe this one was it. Otherwise, we have 2 cards in here that require some more details implemented. Specifically, what do we need in order to accomplish this? We need to be tracking what is a checkpoint level versus what is not. So currently, to figure out what level we're on, we're using a game mode variable called current level. And that is just an integer. Alright! And then we're going to have, hey dude, Gesserato, good to see you. Or it's Gesserato, I don't know. Either way, you're cool. Thanks for joining us. So we have our current level being tracked by an integer, which is held by our game mode blueprint. The next thing we want to do is track our level ranges. We already have our level ranges, and that is being currently tracked by our obstacle generator. And this is what? It's an array of level ranges, which is a structure we have. So we have an array of a structure, of a custom structure. We have difficulty level, obstacle count, min and max level. So the max, no. The min level, the minimum level is going to be, oh yeah, I remember what we already thought this through. We were going to create an array. Why didn't I write this down? Maybe it's in a different card. So we have this here. Add to the next checkpoint. Huh. This has to do with the currency. Okay, I think it must have been this one. Let's knock this one out. This will be a bigger card, but at least it'll be worth something, so that'll be cool. So what we want to do is, first we need to get an array of checkpoint levels. We need to have an array of what is a checkpoint level. So I think to do that, I think we do want to move level ranges into game mode. And then the game can keep track of our level ranges. And the game can pass that information to the obstacle generator. And the game can pass that information into the main menu, which is going to have a button to display each level range later on. So that is the master plan. So if we come over here, let's go into generator and game mode first. This is something we used last time. We don't need that again. We will need this shortly. Okay, cool. So we have this lovely guy here. Am I going to have to fill out all this information again? That's really irritating. Okay, that's all right. We'll all live. We will live. So we have this in a init and again in a init. So now what we want to do is assign this in our initialization. Does anything happen in the constructor? Well, something very basic happens, but that's it. Do we have access to a game mode? No, we don't. So maybe, save this for a second. Are we currently, we have our obstacle generator here. Is this doing spline sphere trace? Yep. So we have this and we have this. And all this is doing is setting sphere trace. And then this is where we're checking. Because the sphere trace itself is also random every time. Okay, cool. So this is happening in the construction script. And then I don't know exactly how I'm gonna break this up, but let's go into construction for now. Let's have this happen, and then let's see if we can have something. Geez, so many arrays. Because we just want this dude to have access to our game mode. And I still don't know if that's like a great way of doing things, to let everything have access to the game mode, but if the game mode controls the level ranges, I do think that makes more sense. So let's not overthink this, and let's just try this new idea. I'm mostly comfortable with this decision because level ranges need to be used in the generator and in the main menu. And we need to use the ranges to get the checkpoint array. So it makes sense to keep it in the game mode for now, I think. Funny guy, holy crap, funny guy, good to see ya. How you doing, dude? Merlin, good to see you. I think I owe you a message, man. Good evening, welcome, good to see everybody. Welcome aboard. What do we got going on? We have, I think we're good. Why are we pretty bored? You just spoke? Dude, script, it's so funny, because I think I even sent you a message about the fires. Yeah, I did. And right at the time that you were saying this, both in chat and in our message, I was experiencing the same thing down here in California. And it was like exactly as you described, which was so funny to me. And I don't know why it was funny, because it makes sense that it would be the same, since wildfires probably act the same no matter where they are in the world. But it was like totally gloomy and orange, totally overcast down here. And I got headaches in the afternoon, 2 days in a row. And it was really odd, Because I just thought I was dehydrated because I wasn't drinking a ton of water. Like I just thought it was dehydration. But then I think it was you who mentioned like getting a headache or something, or that other people had headaches. I don't know. Headaches came up in correlation with the fires, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's why I'm getting headaches. And so it was funny, but not funny. Stay safe. Yeah, please stay safe. For sure. For sure. Good to see you too. What are we working on? We are working on this game. This is the outside thing. So this is our little bowling lane. So our level looks like a bowling lane. We're going to have like a trophy cabinet back here and a trophy cabinet back here for different ball types that players can unlock. And you can kind of, like, when you open the app, it's going to be a mobile game actually. You can turn, camera, why are you always in the way? You can like swipe to see around yourself. Because I think that would be cool. But then when you hit play, what's actually going to happen is this. And then we're at level 1. You get 5 roll attempts. You can select different types of balls to roll with. You can position the ball. You can change the direction. You can adjust the throw power. And then on the bottom here, you have to wait for spin. So you have to time your spin. Oh, not good. Not enough spin. So if I move my ball over too much, and then I angle it too much. But I'm going to try to be good. I'm going to try to be better. Okay, I am noticing that he's not connecting as much. He's not getting as much friction. Am I just crazy? Is it possible I'm crazy? But see, that dude got more. I cannot believe you're still standing. What is wrong with you? Okay, let's use the large ball again. And I'm going to try to go for a straight shot. Holy crap, I actually got it. Well, that was fun. And now we're going to go to level 2. Fantastic. And now the obstacles begin, and it's cool. And then I can click this button to reset the game and take us back to level 1 right now. But we also have this really neat thing. We're finally saving our progress. So are you kidding me? You just refuse. You just refuse. Okay, let's do another straight shot. Ooh, not good enough. Ugh, almost good enough, but not. I rushed it. I rushed it on the spin. Won't happen again. You're gonna miss. Oh no, I only have 2 more attempts. Okay, we can do it. I believe in us. We're gonna keep using the large ball. There you go, man. So now we're to level 2. So you can close the game and reopen it, and you're at level 2. Because we're saving our progress. And then these are boosters. So you roll over these things and it'll boost you forward. The red ones boost you forward, and then the green ones boost you to the right. And the blue ones boost you to the left. And then as you progress through the levels, the obstacles get more challenging, which is cool. That actually was the only reason I succeeded in that, was because of the green booster. Because that was a pretty bad shot. So excellent. Very cool. That's the game. I'm streaming super late tonight. It's been a crazy day. And it's my fault. I take responsibility. I'm going to be better, man. This is the goal of life, right? To constantly be better. Okay, so this is our game mode. What do we call it in other places? Current game mode. Well, okay, I'm going to just call you game mode, and hopefully you're cool with that. And then we're going to set this guy. And then I want to get actor of class. Game mode. No, is it our game mode or just normal game mode? What is, it's my GM. Yep, I'm calling it something wrong. Okay, there you go. So we're going to get the actor of class this, and we're going to set the return value to be this. And we're going to do this in the construction script, and hopefully it's all good. GM object reference is not compatible with game mode object reference. Oh, I did it wrong. That's correct. Hold on. There you go. Change the variable. Now it's compatible. Okay, save this, compile this. Go over into, dude, don't jam on me. Thank you. So now we're over here, and in init, we're only using this in 2 places right now. I'm not to the point where I want to make it a local variable. I don't know if we'll have to use it later on. Probably not. Probably not. But let's just set this guy for now. And we're going to set him according, well, not like that actually. We're going to set him according to Ooh, not like that either. You have to drag it out, and then we need to get your, it doesn't exist yet. I promise I can do this. I'm not so tired that we cannot. So you need now, I'm just gonna have to recreate this variable. Is there a way to, in Unreal Engine, to copy variables? Can I like copy this? Nope. Copy this and like paste it here somehow? Nope. Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Level ranges. And we want this to be a struct. No, what do we call it? That's it. Level ranges structure. And it's going to be an array. An array of level range structures. We have to compile it before we get a default value. And then we start popping things in. It's fantastic. Expand them all. And we'll just have to put it in as we go. Okay, very nice. Compile this. Just be good. Be good for now. And then what we want to do is get level ranges, and we're going to use this power. Dude, do not drag from the pin. Thank you. Please don't do that either. Okay, good enough. This is not exactly, it's good enough. Like, I could just drag this, but I'm keeping this as a variable for now, so it looks kind of weird. But I'm tired, and we're just trying to make some progress, and we'll figure it out later. I'm totally doing some unnecessary technical debt, but I already have some refactoring to do, so I'm just not overly concerned about it at this moment. So what are we going to do now? We have to copy this. Can we copy these values? Copy. Paste. Whoa, I think we did it. Hey! We did it! Well, that's excellent. That makes me very happy. Okay, good. I didn't have to type in all that stuff. I figured there must be a way, but I just didn't know what it was. Okay, initialize level. We have initialize game. What the heck is this bull crap? Okay. Print string. There you go. Good job. Alright, cool. Do that. So, initialize game. That's going to get this, do this. Very good. Makes me happy. And then initialize game happens. Event. We're going to load game. Load game does this. Initialize game, then initialize level. Okay, so this also can be improved, but this is what we ended on last stream on Tuesday, which is good enough. I don't know if it can be improved, actually. I don't know that it's necessary for us in this particular project to improve this, but I figure there must be a cleaner way to get this done. What we want to do is once we've initialized the game, this is basically just loading things into our game. Initializing the level is what we want to do with our level ranges. Like, this is almost, oh, even as I say that, it's not 100% true. It's, okay, hold on. So, right now, the initialize game function is basically us, after we've loaded in the data from the save file, we're initializing our game with that saved data. So maybe I need to make that more clear. Then I need to, using some hard-coded values, our hard-coded level ranges, I need to create an array of checkpoint levels. So where should that happen? It could happen in initialize level, but that doesn't feel right. So maybe it needs to happen in, like, it's almost like an initialize game mode. Like we're almost like what would happen in the construction script of this class, of this blueprint. Okay, so if we come back over here, what do we currently have in so if I came over into our construction script, because when the game loads, it will have to construct one of these for us, because in our project properties is where we set this project to use this specific game mode class. Okay, hold on. So we need a new variable, and this is going to be called checkpoint. I don't know if it should be one word or two. I'm going to make it 2. Checkpoint levels. And this is an array of integers. There you go. Cool. And then what we want to do is for each of our level ranges, so we have an array of structures. For each of these, what we want to do is add array element get this is a structure. Can we split pin min level? So we want to do this. Okay, cool. So for each structure in this, we want to get min level and add it to checkpoint level, because the minimum level is the checkpoint level. And the reason we're doing minimum level and not maximum level is because we want, in order to unlock a checkpoint, you must beat one level of the next difficulty. So you must beat the minimum level of the next level range of difficulty. So we want the first level of the next difficulty range. We want the minimum level of each level range of each difficulty range. So this is what we're taking. And then on complete, we should be done. Okay, cool. So we have this. Now that we have checkpoint levels, what we want to do is display a message based on whether we have this or not. So hold on. That's the wrong freaking profile. Okay, come over here. So, on every level, welcome to the team, the Sir Zarian. Good to see you, dude. Welcome to the team stream. Let me catch up on freaking chat, for heaven's sake. Yep, it's that season. West Coast is glowing again. Yep, it is. I recently was issued a pair of N95 masks to help with the smoke while at work, and it makes a huge... Nice. Was there a reason to have wood from floor to ceiling intentional? Merlin, I just wanted something like indoor texture. I'm assuming you're referring to the wooden textures. Sounds like fun. Thank you, funny guy. Air quality was at an all week best of 67. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Merlin. So yeah, right now those textures are mostly just placeholders. I did want like a wooden. I wanted like a dark like cherry wood, like redwood texture, and kind of to have this like classy looking alley eventually, and then or ultimately, and then we were gonna have a bunch of. Not exactly cartoonish, but like crazy physics obstacles and effects taking place. So I thought that would be funny, like kind of a good look. To have this nice polished looking lane, and then to have these like crazy particle effects and stuff, like almost like magic or like arcane bursts of effects. But on the humorous side. So I thought that would be a good, juxtaposition. But I don't know that I will settle on that. If you guys have other ideas, please feel free to share. So that will be good. The Sir Zarian, welcome to the team stream, dude. Thanks for joining us today. All the materials you're currently seeing are just placeholders. Nothing's like finalized for art. And I'm quite sure I'm going to have to recreate some of the basic models to just, I don't know, get it to look right, to scale right. To match up with each other, to be seamless, all of the above. So yeah. How are you enjoying streaming? I miss everyone from the GameDev community. Funny guy, I really like streaming. It's the most difficult times for me to stream. I actually had a really bad week last week. I didn't stream at all, and I've been streaming consistently for several months now. And the most difficult thing for me to do while streaming is if I'm not like caught up with other community stuff. It's like, oh, I want to take care of this before I show up to everyone again, and I think that's like really dumb because like there's always stuff to be taken care of. I wish I didn't think this way either the degree I think about it or maybe at all. I'm not sure, because maybe if I was 100% in the opposite direction it would also be bad. But anyway, streaming's been freaking awesome, and we actually have had some really cool things happen lately. We were rated by Unreal Engine last week, and so, no, it was 2 weeks ago. I don't freaking remember. But the Unreal Engine channel rated us, and like that was super cool. And what else? Something else awesome happened recently. I don't remember. But you guys have just been great. And our Discord, dude, hang out in our Discord with us. Funny? Hang out in our Discord. We're like active and we do things, and it's really cool. When Talima says soon, yes. Yes. When I say soon, it doesn't, if I don't give a specific time, then I'm just, it's bad. I'm not a punctual streamer. Well, wasn't ready for Prague. Wasn't ready for Prague. Wait, what do you mean? For Prague? For something awesome? I don't freaking know. I'm read it out of context. I'm so sorry. But not an actual bowling alley. It's not an actual bowling alley. It's just a level that looks like a bowling alley. So there you have it. 2 weeks ago is how I found out this channel. This is excellent. Merlin, that's awesome. 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah! You came in with the raid? That's super cool. That's perfect. I am seriously should not be streaming right now. It's at the end of the day. I am like in that crazy mode of not having energy, but I'm just rambling on. Like my brain is dying as the hours tick by. But I'm gonna push through. So you guys get a little bit of unfiltered Talima tonight. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully that's good. Rated by Real, that's it. Thanks. Sounds like you had a ton of fun. I'm in so many Discords. I'm in yours. I just lurk and use it for streaming it. Perfect. That's perfect. I did. I know the feeling. No worries. Excellent. Perfect. Thank you, Kryptonite. Yeah, thanks for the link. I do know you're in there, Funny. That's really good. I'm more, there's a few of us who have like consistent conversations, which is really, I love hearing what you guys have to say, and it just helps me like get to know everyone better, and I love Discord way more than I thought I ever would, so that's cool. I mean, I didn't have anything against it, but I didn't expect to like enjoy it as much. I don't know. I'm not a social person. I'm not a social media person, but it's different having like a chat room / server of people I know. It's really cool. Okay, so we have this. I was looking at the cards. That's the wrong profile. Open up this one. On every checkpoint level, the player has not already unlocked. Okay, so the unlocked thing is the next step. So level range unlocked. Then display UI message. So what we have to do, I always think of this in terms of main menu, but for heaven's sake, the main menu can't work until we get the functionality down. So I don't need the main menu. I just need the functionality of this. So what we're going to do is this. We did move this in here, so this is a check. Is there some way to like strike this out? Strike, that's what I wanted. Okay, cool, so we got that done. What we need to do now is determine if the player has unlocked a particular level range, and this is a part of our save. So what we have to do is open up player save game, and we need to create a new variable. Now, as far as level range unlocked, how are we going to save this? What are we going to use here? Let me think for a moment. So our level ranges should not change. I mean, at least the values of the ranges should not change. So what we could do, let me think for a second. What we could do is keep track of checkpoints. And if we kept track of checkpoints, then it would be, we'd have an array of integers. And it would be like checkpoints, like unlocked checkpoints. So if we had an array of unlocked checkpoints, it's an array of integers, and then every time we pass a checkpoint, every time we win at a given checkpoint, we just add that to the unlocked array. Then, if a player decides to go back and play that level, for this particular UI component, we'll check, is it a checkpoint level? Yes, it is. But, has the player unlocked this one already? And we'll check unlocked checkpoints. If it's in there, then we know, oh yes, he has, and we won't display the message. If it's not in there, then we will display the message. Is there a better way to do that other than an array of checkpoint levels, an array of integers? So again, when doing the main menu, I'm trying to figure out if we want to like correlate this with level ranges. So our level ranges structure, you guys should probably be able to see this. Our level ranges structure looks like this. We have difficulty level, that has to do with the obstacle generator. Obstacle count has to do with the obstacle generator blueprint, so we're not interested in that. But min level and max level. So max level is irrelevant because that doesn't unlock anything. Minimum level is relevant. That is the level that once you beat it, I mean, those are our checkpoint levels. So if we check the checkpoint array and we find, oh, the player is about to enter a checkpoint level, and that's been created based off of our level ranges, then we could also see is current level. The only thing holding me up here is what if, for some reason, we wanted to change level ranges later on in the game. But that's kind of a too bad, so sad. If we decide to do some update to the whole, to this feature of the game, change how this feature fundamentally works, the level ranges themselves, then we'll have to find a solution to, override all of our previous players' save files or update them. I'm not planning on doing that. So, because I know what the level ranges we want are, all we have to keep track of is, has somebody beaten, is it a checkpoint level? Yes. Is this value in unlocked, unlocked checkpoints? Yes or no. If it's no, show the message. If it's yes, don't show the message. So that part works. Now, how do we update the player's unlocked checkpoints? So when the player wins, before we increment current level, we need to check, was this a checkpoint level? Yes or no? If it is, then we need to add the current level value before we increment it to the unlocked checkpoints. I feel like there's a slightly better way to do that, but I don't know why I'm so stuck on using level. It's because I'm trying to make it I'm trying to make it dynamic, or I'm trying to not hard code things, but this is fine. We're not going to change the level ranges values. Ooh, my shoulder just popped. That's very good. Okay, so what else are we freaking thinking? The other thing we could do is when we increment the level, we could check to see if it's a checkpoint level. Once we have determined it is, then we can set a value, a Boolean value, to true. Upon completing the level, we can check that value. So maybe it's best to have that. Otherwise, we would keep doing the check. Is current level included in the checkpoint levels array of game mode? We'd have to keep using those two variables to make the check. Or we can just save a Boolean. I think the Boolean is cleaner. I don't know in how many places we're going to need that. There's not that much difference between a checkpoint level and a non-checkpoint level. But maybe we'll have some kind of, I don't know, particle effect, or maybe we'll have some kind of sound play. I think sound would be fun. We could do, or maybe even like a zooming light down the walls of the bowling lane. Something like that might be cool. Okay. So we have that. Okay, cool. So what are we freaking doing first? I just closed that. Hopefully that's all right. This is going to be an array of integers. And it's going to be called it could be checkpoints unlocked, or it could be unlocked checkpoints, whatever. So we have this, we're going to compile this, and it's empty to start. And then what we want to do is, let's not worry about between saves right now. We have this already set up and good to go. Okay, even as I say that, maybe it's just easier to take care of it. Give me 1 second. So save game. We do this, we do this, we do this, we do this. Right here, we initialize the game. We need a function for this. So we take u, and then what are we going to do? We create an empty player save game instance, and then we're going to set save game instance, assign, I don't know what to call this, but like assign values to save game instance. That's too long. I don't like that. Fill save game instance. Like assign data to save game instance. It's too long. I don't like it. Okay, whatever. So we have this. Copy paste. And then right here, assign values to save game instance. Holy crap. Okay, it's so long. But let's do is not compatible. Oh, hold on. Sorry. So you can come over here. Can you please do this? Good job. So if we do this, oh my gosh, happy days. Okay, hold on, my friends. Hold on, I'm gonna say hello to all you lovely people. We need to set this, and we need to set what? We need to set our unlocked checkpoints, and that doesn't exist yet, and it's going to exist on the player, which for some reason I still have it called bowling ball, but it's going to be the player soon. Welcome! Oh, no, Christiel, thank you so much for the bits! You freaking rock! Good to see you, Christiel. How you doing? Sound would be neat. Thank you, Script. I like the idea too. Even as I said it, I like that. So I'm glad that you pitched in and said that would be neat. Okay. Good to see you, dude. I mean, dudette. I mean, lady. Thank you for the bit cheer. It's just time for some fireworks. Fireworks for the win. I'm glad you like them. That is very good. It is a very good thing, man. Okay, so what we have to do now is over here in basically our player. And we should really have player input too, but I don't. It's all just like mixed in here. I think I'll just keep it outside of this stuff, and then I'll have to break this down later on. So what we're going to do is have checkpoints unlocked. Like, so this particular player, is it the player that has the checkpoints unlocked, or is it the game? I mean, technically this is you have one save file, it's an app, one per device. So I take this back. I think, especially because we have the game managing everything so far, let's do checkpoints unlocked. So let's do this. It's an array of integers. Okay, cool. And then we're going to set this according to this. And you are going to be, hold on, as useful as I can make you. So if you were over here and you were over here. Oh, I did it wrong. Hold on. We need this thing. We need the instance. And it needs to be a get. And it's going to be right there. And then we want to do a little bit better than this. So now what we want to do is set checkpoints unlocked with this guy. Nope, I got the wrong thing. Checkpoints. That one. There you go. Okay, cool. Now we're rocking and rolling. I got the right thing. It's a miracle. Miracles happen once in a while when you believe. Okay, and then you can go up here and we can just make this long line of stuff to be assigned. I kind of like this. This kind of makes me happy. Okay, excellent. So I don't know why you are different widths. I guess you're an array and you're not. Okay, I can deal with that. As long as I know why, I can deal with it. So we have this. It's very cool. Compile, save. Checkpoints unlocked. You are nothing to begin with, which means you are nothing when you get saved. But over here, you will be getting saved, and then you will be getting loaded. And to load you, we're going to take this and set it up. Yes. Okay, so if you do this, this guy needs to come down. That's the issue here. And then you need to set checkpoints unlocked, which needs to get this Yes, this is happening slowly but surely. Okay, hold on. Slowly but surely, my friends. I'm just doing a little bit of like future organizing, so bear with me. Something like that. So when we come in to load the game, we're going to set current level and we're going to set checkpoints unlocked from this guy over here to here. Okay, cool. So the load and the save should be working, and now it's just a matter of setting it properly. So you, I don't even know what I did to you. Like, what is your deal? I don't know. Compile, save yourself, be happy. Okay. So now over here, we have these things, they exist. Someone's playing the game for the first time, it's freaking empty. But you need to generate yourself. And you are generating yourself in construction. So if I hit play, is this happening? That's my current question. Hold on. Oops, what the heck? Trying to reproperty this. Obstacle generator. Set level ranges. Level ranges of length 0. Okay, so it's not happening. Level ranges of length 0. It shouldn't be of length 0. Maybe this is a bad name. Hold on. Current game mode, we want to get the level ranges and set that in the obstacle generator. When I hit play, you get mad. And are you still getting mad? Yes. this is 0 because it's setting it from this, which is 0. So this is not happening. This exists. This is always present. Oh my gosh, it's a donation. Script, thank you. Much blue, very ribbon. I know, dude. I think it's your first donation ever with the ribbon, the proper one. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, my friend. Guys, I'm super happy because my desk should be arriving very soon. It's continuing the gift. Hey, it says Blinder is continuing the gift sub they got from Ashenta. Well, thank you so much, Blinder, and I don't know why I didn't see that as an alert. That's something worth saying thank you very much for. I appreciate it, my friend. Guys, we're doing freaking awesome. We're gonna keep being awesome. I need to... I don't know why this isn't loading, though. So we're gonna figure it out. Access none, trying to read property from current game mode. So current game mode, access none, trying to read from here. So you do not see this. Why? I don't know. Compile this, save this. If you play, you are very sad. Okay, that's alright. We'll keep looking at it. Give me 1 second. So this is a knit. And then, oh, maybe it's not getting the game mode. Because this should definitely exist, but maybe this is not happening. Because I put it in the construction script. But I don't see why it wouldn't be. Hold on. Let's do, how do you do it? A little debugging thing? Okay. Play. Yeah, I don't think this happens. It's not paused or anything. Spline sphere trace. Because this already exists. The construction script does not run if it already exists. So this is not happening. So if I put this here. Oops. Then it's good. Yeah. Okay, so everything, this is like, nothing happens, because it's already in our scene. So that's what I thought. But then we had that sphere stuff, and it threw me off. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. It already exists. It's already good and happy and dandy. The init script is not as neat as it once was, because I'm adding this extra stuff at the beginning, but it's okay. It is okay. We will survive. So you can just go straight like that. And this will be fantastic. Hold on. I freaking need to hand out bonus awesomeness. Script was super awesome. Thank you. I would think the save itself has the checkpoints unlocked. Yes, it definitely does. But then we need to... Oh, you're saying if just the save had it? Could we assign it directly to save? The way I'm using save right now is I'm taking variables that are from our game and I'm assigning that into variables in the save slot. Game state, yeah, we don't have I don't think we have a proper game state. Game mode is the closest, that's the closest blueprint we have to game state. And that's basically our level blueprint as well. So we definitely need to refactor this project. And I just am trying to like push out more features, and so I'm not yet, and I'm just making the refactoring worse, but we'll figure it out. I want to talk, let me write down. I want to talk to my brother and get his opinion on some things. So hold on. Okay, cool. I wrote it down. I won't forget next time. Waba! I'm playing with my notebook and it makes me happy. Okay, hold on. Bonus awesomeness. 125 for everybody. For freaking Scriptonite being awesome. Script, I hope you don't mind. Can I just give another... Well, no, hold on. This is... Scriptonite gets 125 for him being awesome. And then freaking Blinder resubbed. So you just made everyone more awesome. And Christiel threw bits. And something else cool happened earlier, and I don't remember what it was. So that would be... Let's just do another 25. And then I need to do... I think I spelled your name right, which is very good. Because you deserve to have your name spelled right. Oh my gosh, so much awesomeness. So much. It's crazy. Hate to run, but only got an hour of sleep. Oh, dude. See you, Merlin. Have a good one. Peace out. I'll be trying to stop by. That sounds great, dude. I had no idea. Super rad. Thanks, Blinder. You are awesome. I appreciate it, my friend. I really appreciate it. States everywhere. I know. We have to do it. We have to have more state. We'll figure it out. We'll break it down. Just give me some time. Okay, what we want to do next is, now that we have this set and it's working, we got rid of the construction script, which is also good. Makes me happy. This appears to be work. Yeah, because this is... Well, I guess it depends on this, actually. Let's find out. I don't think so. Because this thing doesn't get executed. Now this comes from the save game. I wonder if I could... Let's put a debug there. Okay, see now it freaking stops. So before it didn't stop, it wasn't running. But now it stops. Okay, stop this. Stop. Okay, get rid of you. Hit play. I can't actually see what you're doing. This irks me. Accessed none. Trying to read property sphere trace. Do not do that. Is what I said incorrect? If it was incorrect, then was this just not gettable? So sphere trace doesn't exist here. And I need it. So construction is running even though it's in the scene, which makes sense. Okay, makes sense that when the game like boots up, things in the Unreal Engine scene need to come into being. Their construction scripts should run. Am I just thinking about this incorrectly? Okay, hold on. Also, hate to run. See you, funny guys. See you, dude. Peace out. I think this blind sphere tracer broke in get actor of class. That's the only thing I can come up with too, script. So I think you're Thinking along the same lines. I am. So if we do this. Oops. Why can't I use my debugger here? Oi. Okay, hold on. If we set this. Oh, well. Welp. What if I do this? Something's definitely wrong there. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm bothering myself. Now, we have to fix this. I want to understand something about Unreal Engine, so we're just going to look it up. Unreal Engine construction. Spline sphere trace reference broke. It did break because we weren't setting it. Because we took it out of the constructor. Okay, construction script. It runs if object scene. Okay. So the construction script is not running. Unless they've updated this. So if I try, this is the init right here. I want it set up like this. What is the issue? There you go. So I don't need you. But this reference is being used. I'm telling it to ignore actors, and I'm telling it to use the protective curve. And I'm telling it that it's the target. And what is doing this? This guy. So you're making yourself on a knit. And a knit is being called somewhere. Where is a knit being called? If I look over here, Oh, come on. Am I using this correctly? So we have this initial. Nope, I'm not using it correctly. So if I name this a better function name, I'm learning something now. So hold on, init initialize spline sphere trace. Bowling lane and you. Okay. So you are getting this, setting it here, and doing this. So I have the sphere trace right here. So this is not being called. But I'm not setting it anywhere. So game mode is what is calling the init function. But how am I even setting it somewhere if this is not being called? Okay, so if we do this and welcome new teammate. I'm gonna say a proper hello. Give me 1 second, dude. Give me 1 second, my new friend. Don't be too finicky. Jeez. Welcome, Manaman9615. Good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for being here. How are you, Kevin? I'm doing good. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the team. The team stream. Is hot dog food? Yes, it is. Yo, do you think a hot dog is a sandwich? I don't know. I think it's a pretty unique food item. I've heard this one before, but I'm not sure. You can trigger the script again. It executes in the editor once, but it can execute on drag or by property changes. Thank you. Well, I don't know. I don't think it was executing in the first place. Can you right-click init under the functions panel? Which one? I think there was an old comment. Sorry, script. I missed it. Does it reveal or find references? That's what I was using the binoculars for. Or at least I was trying to. If I do this. Okay, I think it's working now. That's good. Okay, so here's the deal. Game mode was initializing the spline the whole time, calling the init function on the spline. However, just because this object was initialized, the obstacle generator didn't know it existed. This is the issue. I know the issue. So this was being initialized by game mode, great. But the obstacle generator could not see it was did not have it as set. Because that was happening, in construction? So a set was happening in construction. That's the part I don't fully understand. But all we did was move the set here, and now it's all good. Now everybody's happy. So I don't know. I don't care enough. What were we freaking doing in the first place? I think we were trying to... Game mode constructor we're having an issue with now. So over here, that wasn't working out. So now we move this over here. And I would like to see this happen. Okay, now hold on. Step over. Step out. Step over. Step over. No, dude, step out. Step out. Step out. What do you look like? Can I like see what so 0, 2, 5, 10, it's working, it's working. For some reason it still says 0, but it's working. Nice. So I can't see it over here. Variable is not in scope, that's fine. So now we're over here. If I want to see what something equals this time, is there a way to like do that? Just says a bunch of zeros. Resume. Okay, cool. So if we come back over here, nothing happened to you. But we should have a list. Okay. How at this point, if I pause, can I see it? Like, how do I see this value at this point in the game? I need to learn how to use my tool. How are you? I'm doing good, Kevin. How are you, my friend? Sakello with the big ol' hot dog. What is that? It is excellent. Fantastic. Wait, what are splines? I have to learn them for a class next semester, specifically cubic splines. We're using spherical splines. Hopefully I said that right. So a spline, hold on. Let's do this. A spline is like any kind of, I am not going to describe this very well, so my apologies in advance. But I think of it like a curve or like a pathway. So you can use splines for a bunch of different things, and I don't know the best definition for it, but it's a component that you can use to like build a pathway or build a curve or like build a design. I mean, technically I'd consider this like a pathway. And then as they're doing here, as you move like position along the spline, like obviously they're having some kind of trace of their spline, and at the head of that trace they're playing a particle effect, which is cool. And then wherever that trace leaves behind, there's like this glow / lighting effect, which seems to dim over time. So it's like, it's dimmer over here. You can see how it's getting brighter and brighter. So you can like use splines to create interesting effects. What we're doing is we're using it to leave one open path of obstacles. And if I go over here to splines, is this at all helpful? Not particularly. Like, I don't understand how that was supposed to be helpful. Hold on. Spline. So a cubic spline would be a, right here. I think it's trying to be helpful. It's really trying, it's just not doing a great job. Blueprint splines. That takes us back to this page. Okay, well, there you have it. Blueprint spline content examples. Okay, so maybe this will be useful to you. Maybe you want to check out this. Dynamic examples. Cubic splines. I don't have anything specific on, so maybe this is useful. Yeah, maybe just a Google search and you got some basic videos here. That's what I would do. That's what I would do if I needed to learn something, but I don't know in the context that you're learning it, so I apologize for not being more helpful. Let's freaking get rid of this because I don't want you pausing every time. And let's go back. Now that the game is playing correctly, well, let's double check this crap. I think it's playing correctly. It looks to be playing correctly. You better knock. You're not gonna knock? How dare you? So close. Yet so far. Darn it. That little bit of spin. It's like when I bowl for reals. Man, I'm back to level 1. Look at that. I'm a loser. No way. I'm a winner. I've already decided. Okay, cool. And we have no messages, so we're doing well. So we're still trying to get back to displaying our UI message. So how are we going to do that? We are going to... This is working, so that's good, and that's an initialize. That makes sense. So now we want to... On reset lane. We want to do 2 things. This is a 2-step finishing process. First, we need to check, is this a checkpoint level? And we need to do that when the level loads. When we first initialize the freaking level. So, with the exception of level 1. So the first time this should happen is level 5. So where are we going to check to see if this is a checkpoint level? Right about here, so this is our lose text. And this comes over to the throw UI. Okay, makes sense. So, if level complete is false or true, it doesn't matter. It could be false or it could be true. That's incorrect. For this particular check, it's on true. Once we increment, so we just completed the current level, we're going to increment the level. And then we're going to where do we display the you win text? Where does this happen? Right here. Okay. So we do this, and how long does this last? That's a 2-second duration. And I think I left this off to the side with a purpose. Okay, so the you win text goes here, and what we want to check now is if this was a checkpoint level. So, I'm just having to think about this a little bit. So level 5 is a checkpoint level. So the game starts in level 1, player beats that. 2 through 4 have interesting obstacles, and then 5 is a checkpoint level. You can now start the game at level 0 or at level 5. So, these things, unfortunately 0 is here, and then 2 is here as well. So 0 and 2 we don't want. We want 5. So let's start back over here. We want a condition. We're going to add this if. Hold on, so this needs to be a branch. For heaven's sake, people. So if this is not 0, no, if this is basically greater than 5. So, or if it's greater than 4. So if it's greater or equal to 5. So we want a greater or equal to. So if this is greater or equal to 5, then add it. Good enough. Okay, so we have this. Save this, save this. So this guy here, just let me see, man. Just let me see. No, 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 no. That's actually not going to help me. Index of the newly added item. Well, I could count them, but I don't actually want that. Okay, just stop. This should work. It should be fine. And then we have close this, close this, close this. We're back to resetting the lane, but now we want to prepare to reset the lane. So this is where we see the display win text. So now we have our checkpoint levels are 5 and up. So the player is playing, he's playing, he's playing. He gets to level 5, or he gets to level 4, he beats level 4. Level complete equals true. He's going to get his win text. What is the proper order to go about this? See, everything's so messy right now. I'm really, hey Neopiece, good to see you. Everything feels messy, so I'm hesitant to like add more. So what would be nice is you beat the level, you should immediately see your text. That is true. That much is true and good and dandy. So this is display the win text. Then what I would like is after we reset it. So this happens here. We have completed the level, we're incrementing this. We're gonna do a branch. Oops. Well, good enough. So we have this. So if current level, what contains, so this is like a, so of all of our checkpoint levels, if current level is in here, so if this contains our current level, then we want to do something. And what that thing is display our UI. How do we get the timing right on this though? Because now we're displaying you win, and we're passing in a time manually. It's hard-coded time. What does our you win look like again? You win. Now we want to display. I also think that this dude is different from this dude. You need to go there. And you need copy this. Well done. You win text is going to be checkpoint level text. And this will be what? -300, -100. Nope. Almost, not quite. Nice. That'll work. Okay, so now we want something like this. Okay, so we came up with our text. Yay us. And then we want this by default to be hidden. That's good. So what is the best thing to do about this? So when we display this, we're going to set it to visible, wait 2 seconds, and then set it to hidden. That's what we're currently doing. I think we need to not use the delay. So I think we have to make this a little bit more complicated. So basically, how is this going to end up working? Let's think about how we're going to end up making this work. This is going to change a lot because one of our cards for this week is to change this. So that being said, let's just focus on the current task at hand, which is to display the checkpoint. When do we want to display the checkpoint? When the fade is coming back. When the fade is coming back. So that's going to be at what moment? From 1 to 0, and it takes 0.75. So as this is, so it's going to wait on this, or it's going to do this. You're waiting 1 second. Where you finish lane reset. Is resetting lane, level complete. So wait, how the heck does this work? From to duration. From 1 to 0. And this is black. From completely black to no black over this amount of time. So as we fade in the level, we want it to say checkpoint level. Generate lane by current level. Do all this stuff. Okay, cool. So what I'm actually going to do is move you. I don't need you. So paste you here. Whatever, dude. Okay, so do this. If it's true, then we're going to do something else. Otherwise, we'll just carry on. And it's fine to carry on. So both ways, we're going to do this. But if it's true, then we're also going to do, we need some kind of an event. So we're going to create a new event, and we're going to call it display checkpoint level text. And we're going to take checkpoint level text, and we're going to set the visibility. And for now, we're going to do something like this. dude. Connect your bloody pins. Good job. I'm proud of you. Okay, do this. And this will be this right here. And then I don't need you, go away. Okay, this is going to be better in the future. And then this, I don't know, we can set this to be like an arbitrary amount. This can be an arbitrary amount. And then, at least for now, with how I'm envisioning it, but the other guy needs to improve. So doing this, and then hold on, there was another thing I wanted to do. In the designer, this guy, for playtesting I turned him off, but for testing I'd like him to be visible so I can use him. So we're gonna go level 2, level 3, level 4. Level 5 did not do anything because we went to this level and it was not complete. Okay, hold on. So you have to beat level 4. Or maybe it's not working, but I think it's working. So. That was terrible. Why do you have so much spin sometimes and other times you don't? You drive me crazy. You drive me bonkers. Hallelujah. Show me the checkpoint. Oh, nasty. I didn't hook it up properly. I'm a noob. I'm sorry. So we're not done yet. We need to freaking... I never came back to the blueprint. It's my fault. It's my fault. So we have to come back over here. We have to do this. We have to do display checkpoint text. Okay. So if it's true, we're going to do this, and then we're going to carry on. Don't do that. Okay, cool. Oi, oi, oi. That's messy, but good enough. So, save this, do this. Now play the game. Okay, hold on. Neopiece Zimstar, good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for following. I'm so sorry I'm not like responsive tonight. This is really late for me to just be streaming. What are we making? We're making an Xtreme Rolling. It is a mobile game, and it's going to be awesome, but it's not awesome yet, so we're still working on it. If I hit this, it works. That was brilliant. Do you guys see that? Okay, now I want it longer than 2 seconds. Okay, nice. That's even better. I didn't remember how we hooked this up, but luckily I can just use that button and it works. So we beat level 4. We hit our buttons, we watch our video ad, we don't, whatever, and it's time to fade to black and then fade back in. And this happens. That is good. Okay, good enough for me, good enough for now. I don't know if I like that text, actually. Why are the exclamation points smaller than the L? That looks bizarre. Okay. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's do it one more time. So make sure we're getting the right stuff. Level 10. Ooh! That wasn't good. Something landed on each other. Nothing is ever supposed to land on each other. Maybe that was the nature of me pressing the button, though. Otherwise, there's a problem with our generator. Bomb! Oh, heck yeah. Holy crap. Okay, now we have to get through the last 3. No, you stupid green ones, you put me the wrong way. Okay, hold on. My fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. Too much. Oh, too much. I only got one more attempt. Okay, so right there, right there. Okay. Oh, I didn't even get any right spin. I don't even deserve it. Take me back to level 1. But then we get to level 5 and it's checkpoint level. Okay, guys, do you see how huge this is? This is awesome. We need a video ad. Neopiece, it's an opt-in video ad. If you don't want it, you don't have to watch it, ever. No forced ads at all. But there will be a video ad. So if you want to double your currency in order to buy in-game items and have more fun, is the idea, then great. And yes, this is what we got. This is our first project in Unreal. There's lots we could still add to it, but we need to finish our MVP pretty soon here. So we have this done. Very good for us, but we're not done yet. We still need to save. We still need to save it. So once we come over into our game mode, and then we have freaking, Hellcat, good to see you. Mr. Hellcat, more complicated. We're making pizza. Dude, go for it. I like pizza with pineapple. Pizza with pineapple is fantastic. Pepperoni is the best though. And that is true. There's also, I live out here in California, and there's a restaurant chain called California Pizza Kitchen. I don't know where else it is in the world, but it's pretty good out here. And they freaking have this like chicken Thai with like peanut sauce pizza, and that's pretty good too. They also have a not chicken Caesar, like a chicken Chinese salad, and that's good. And then they have it on pizza. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this the first time I ever tried it, but then I tried it and I did like it, so I was very pleased. How's productivity in the different engines for a solo dev? Dude, I have used Unity, and Unity was great. And the reason I changed to Unreal is because I don't want to only do solo dev. I want to work with some of my game artist friends, and they prefer Unreal. So I'm like, you know what, as a programmer, I'm just going to learn C++, and I'm going to take on the challenge of doing like the more difficult task in Unreal is the programming, whereas it's more difficult for game artists to use Unity and like level designers and stuff, because Unity doesn't currently have all of the tools and features that Unreal has. It's just whatever. It's slightly geared towards different people, and Unreal is a little bit more advanced when it comes to like things they can render and like the actual graphics of their game. Unreal is still a little bit more advanced than Unity. So I'm very happy to be using Unreal though. It's funny because this is my first project in the engine ever, and I'm not even programming. I'm just using blueprints. Partly was to learn the blueprint system, because my goal with this project is not to make like the greatest game ever, or even like a game I'm particularly interested in. But I mean, I am interested in this game. It's become something I'm very interested in, because whatever, it's my game and I love it. But we're currently trying to create an MVP and then publish the MVP. That's like our goal, my personal goal / goal as a community, because a lot of you guys have been helping me out, so thank you for that. You rock. And the blueprint system is what I chose. I was comfortable choosing it because everybody says it's a lot faster to iterate over your game design in blueprints than in code. And I'm like, okay, well, let's find out. And it's been pretty speedy so far. But my blueprints are pretty messy right now. I have to refactor them and clean them up a bit. So this is my next step. But it'll be good. Okay, hold on, guys. We have like one more thing left to do. Current level plus current level. So right here is where we change the levels. Everything is working. The catch is that we don't want to get the same message every time. So once we beat a level, we want it to be added to the unlocked array, and then that gets saved. Oh crap. See, this is happening out of order. That's okay. This is okay. So what we could do okay, let's think about this, just so I don't make this worse than it already is. We had decided to use a Boolean. So if we're on a checkpoint level, if the next level loaded is a checkpoint level, then we want to set the game mode checkpoint level equal to true. So what we're going to do is see if the next level coming up is a checkpoint level. So right here we can check that. And you guys can't see, so coming back over here. So if I take this and I put this here, I need a variable. So is current level a checkpoint? Should I even put A is current level checkpoint. That is very wordy. Please be a Boolean. Please be a single Boolean. Good job. So, if it is, then I actually don't need this. I need this. There you go. So once we increment the current level, is the current level we're about to load, is it a checkpoint? So we just completed it. We're moving on to the next level. Is it a checkpoint? Is current level a checkpoint? Yes or no? And then, what do we want to do? We just beat level 4. Now we're on level 5 and it is a checkpoint. So let's go in order here. We're going to do all this stuff. We're going to get here. We're going to ask. We're going to get this. And we're going to find out. Is current level a checkpoint? And we'll see for ourselves what the freaking answer is. So this is good. Now, we beat level 5. What happens when we beat level 5? So that was just a bit of refactoring. Same effect. So now we come over here. Level 5 is complete. That's fantastic. What we want to do you need to stay there, but you need to come over here at me. Okay, this is good. Give me extra pineapple. Video pineapple is good. Blueprints is a bit easier to learn than C#. Otherwise, it's kind of the same depending on your preference. Unreal has that AAA edge. Some prefer Unity, simpler UI. Yes, I like that. I had no issue with Unity. Unity was really great. I changed for team reasons. So yeah, there you go. That's it. You did it. Ship this AAA game. Heck yeah, man. We're gonna do it, Neopiece. We're close. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. So now we're over here. We beat level 5. What do we want to do? We want to check to see what this is. So we need another branch. And this branch is going to see, is this level a checkpoint? Yes or no? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Are you a checkpoint? If it's true, and it is a checkpoint, then we want to array add to checkpoints unlocked the current level. Like that. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if this is good, bad, or ugly. Let's try this though. So once a checkpoint is unlocked, let's see if this is enough. Let's see if we did it. So restart the game. We're at level 1. Okay? 2, 3, 4. Now we should see the text after this. And we should be saving the level after this. Then we go on. Now, I'm going to... Oh, I don't have the second... That's right. Okay, hold on. So if it's in here, then we have to check something else before we display the thing. So display this if this and. That is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay. Oops, wrong button. And we need a knot. We need a knot. So if it's a checkpoint level and we have not unlocked, it is not already unlocked. Good enough. So if we've not already unlocked it and it's a checkpoint level, then display the text. Okay, so we should have been saving it though. So we're at level 8 right now. So if we keep going, I should see 10. We got the text, that's good. Now it's saved. Uh-oh, we lost. Well, we could keep playing from here. We should not see the text. Yes! Reset. No text. No text. Text. No text through 15. Text at 20. Text at 25. Text at 30. At 35. Reset. I should see no text. This is very, very good. Look at how awesome. Okay, so we're officially saving. Whoa. We're officially saving our checkpoints, which is excellent. So coming up to 35 again. That's the one we're testing. That's good. And I don't even think our level ranges go up to 40 yet. So that's fantastic. Bye, Beastie. Bye. Thanks for stream as always. Keep getting butt. Yeah, see ya. Plus bed soon. Sorry to dish you. No, you're good. This late. I'll see you and everyone around. Scripted night. Have a great night. I think we're also done. So we're actually heading out too because we just finished our 1 card. And even though I said we were going to do 5 today, it was a big one. This was not a very well broken down card and we did actually complete it. So I'm happy. I am happy. UI message displays after this on every checkpoint level the player has not already unlocked. Yep. Guys, we actually did it. This is very good. So we added a bunch of things just to get this 1 card done. It wasn't just like a UI card, so I can live with that. I was gonna like set up some views and collect some concept art together with you guys tonight, but since it is so late, we're going to pass on that. I will be back tomorrow. So this is a pretty short stream for us, or at least it felt rushed to me. We've actually been here for 2 hours, so it wasn't that short. But yeah, it was a pretty rushed stream, but I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do more UI stuff. We'll get to our obstacle tile currency, and we also need to, what the heck? What else do we have to, I have to do some just offline stuff for the art. Okay? You guys rock. Peace out. I'll see you soon. Thanks for being awesome and for putting up with my late night streaming. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, team. I'm very happy we got that card done. It was a bigger one than it should have been. We should have broken it down more, but we did it. So yay us.